is it going, everybody? Great to have you here again. And as always, I'm, of course, your host, Tiger here. And today, we are going to be talking about this blogging platform called Leo Finance, which is basically one of many of these interfaces using the Hive blockchain. And obviously, there's many other blogging platforms under Hive, such as Peaked, which I use a lot, Hive Block, TreeSpeak. I've done a video on SNC and many other cool dApps that are being built under the Hive ecosystem, which I'm hoping to at some point perhaps talk about on the channel. But today we're going to be focusing on the community of Leo Finance, which is more tailored towards talking about stocks, economics, crypto, and all of that finance related stuff. Because when I post my crypto content on Peaked's platform, nobody cares about it. I don't get any upvotes and etc. But now you can see actually here on the main page, I have one of my posts actually making $25 or now $26 worth of USD and Leo rewards. So this is actually getting quite nice rewards. It's my video about the one swap, and I'm actually going to be posting a lot more videos here from now on. So if you have a Hive account, Liger Woods is my account. So here you can see, for example, videos that I posted on Peaked and TreeSpeak. Not really that high rewards, but suddenly when I started posting on here on Leo Finance, it's been doing good. So it's really about finding your niche. If you're going to be posting about animals, food, traveling, Leo Finance is not for you. I probably would suggest like Peaked or something. And it is really nice to have curated stuff and people even comment on your stuff. And that's really important to me, at least, the interaction and changing of ideas. Now, obviously, in order to interact with the Leo Finance, you actually are required to have a Hive account. I have a video coming up. I'm not sure which video I'm going to be posting first, but I'm going to have a video on block trades, which is going to be talking you how to basically buy very cheaply Hive account. And I really recommend it because Hive is really going really high right now. And there's also a night mode, something I always blab about. You gotta have your white and night modes. And there's a lot of content, being posted on a daily basis on the platform. People talking about a bunch of different things. Here's a post about 1 inch and this guy didn't make it, but hey, I'm gonna be upvoting his content. So here you can like upvote on people's content, and more rewards they get and more as you vote. And more Leo you have staked, more weight your upvotes are going to be. So there's that type of mechanism. And out of all social media platforms that I've used as a content creator, Hive has been, alongside with Library, the best ones. Everything else gives really inconsistent, if no rewards whatsoever. I know, yeah, Publisher X, shout outs to them. So Hive has been, proving themselves to be a very sustainable income. Obviously, the price fluctuates a lot, but the ecosystem being always pretty active. People are posting, even during. For me, I will post regardless if we're in bear market or bull market, because in the end of the day, YouTube and other legacy media are banning people's accounts, censoring certain topics, and people don't like that. And when they realize that, then they're going to be moving into these alternative platforms, and Hive is going to be one of them. And a lot of people have now moved into Hive. But let's kind of get into a lot of the things here. So probably one of the people things are interested in is the wallet interface. And Leo has a bit more tokenomics here. So you have kind of like Leo's own token. I don't want to speak out of the term. As far as I know, the Leo is a token or a sidechain in Hive. I don't think it's actually in Hive, but you can like trade it with Hive tokens because they have their own DEX, which we're going to be talking about. So I don't want to say something that is unclear. Somebody probably from Leo, can clarify this to me. But as far as I know, the Leo, when you post, you get both Hive rewards and Leo rewards on your post on this platform. They also have done a rep token on Ethereum. Now, a lot of projects are doing this. Hive obviously has a wrapped Hive token on Ethereum. And I understand they want to participate on DeFi. I just hope that people are, or the projects are more interested going into like XDAI, Binance Smart Chain, or one chain, for instance, because Ethereum is congested and getting more tokens in surely ain't gonna help. So I don't like trading on Ethereum right now, but a lot of people believe on the scalability. I don't, and I can understand why they did that decision, and it makes sense. But when you look at it from my perspective, it does not make sense. Now, whatever. But you can basically connect your MetaMask. I guess we can do that very quickly. So changing to my Ethereum account, connecting to the MetaMask, confirming. And here you can basically wrap up and unwrap your Leos into Ethereum. Obviously, it is going to be very expensive because you still have to do the transaction on the Ethereum side. So, you know, we're talking about, I don't know, $40 gas fee probably on the wrap things right now. Now, there's also the Hive Blockchain account, what I have here. Here's the Hive Power. Hive Power is the one that measures your rewards, your voting rate, and how many times you can post and these types of things. Hive Power is something you want to get in the beginning, because when you post new content, you can choose to have the rewards in 50% Hive Power and 50% in Hive. Now, you can also opt in for 100% Hive Power, and that's something you want to do in the beginning, because that's going to be playing out a lot more better for the long term. And here I can also claim my rewards, so I'm going to be confirming this and getting the latest rewards. When you post something, after a week, you will be receiving, or is it 10 days? I want to say 7 days, you will be redeeming those rewards from your posts. And you can apparently create an account also on, I'm not sure actually, no, that's something different. And then there's the Hive Engine, which was a patch which was introduced last year, which allowed basically NFTs and tokens being created. So I got something called Swap Hive, not sure what that is. But hey, it's 84 cents, worth, and then I got something like PAL, which you can stake, and Wine. I'm not sure a lot of those are, but here you can see even your transactions, what you have done. And I've received a lot of random tokens, and I sold most of them, but yeah. And that's something like cool if you want to give your community members who upload your content, give them some tokens or something. That's something you can do perfectly easily. And maybe in the future, we're going to be having a token creation video for Leo Finance. Now, let's kind of look into some of their apps. So one of the things that they have is called Leopedia. And as it says, so basically an education platform which goes into a bunch of different things. You got like Wrapped Leo here, how does the process work, and a bunch of different videos here, how does the process work. That's kind of cool. And market makers, a lot of good information. I haven't seen these videos, but they do look professional, and going into all of these specific parts about the process. And there's obviously another one for Hive, Wrapped Hive, and etc. So this is kind of like for, I mean, apparently there's a lot of other things like Bitcoin, learning about them, and maybe this expands into a lot of other things. They're going to be talking about many other blockchains, and BlockFi apparently featured here, for instance, which I've also done a video on. So you know, it's like a hub for information. I'm not sure, is this open for everybody, or is it going to be having just for especially people who are working within the ecosystem get to submit stuff. But tutorials are very valuable. That's what I'm doing a lot of in the channel, as you know, guys. I like teaching people about things, not the most basic stuff, but kind of like level 2 stuff. Now, the next thing we have also is you know, Hive Stats. This is another product by the things, so we can actually look here my own statistics on, you know, my profile, how much Hive market value is, HDD, all of my stats, analytics on the rewards and everything, daily rewards, comments. These are really good when actually there are people who actually blog full time on Steem and Hive blockchains. Maybe not some longer much in the Steem because it's a lot more inactive, but it's something that you can do for full time if you have the audience and you have built it up. People are getting, you know, $100 per post. That can happen. And it is something that is within the possibility. Obviously, not always the same people are going to be voting you every time, because there's a limited amount of votes that you can basically do. But another very good service, nonetheless, to get some statistics on things. Analytics like just allow you to like have understanding how much you're going to be getting on a monthly basis. And lastly, they do have this Leo DEX, which is basically made for trading those tokens we talked about earlier. This is spot trading. I want to say that, you know, as this is a review, I always want to keep it very clear. The interface is very simple, but like the way that the sell orders and buy orders are laid out here, maybe use some colors, you know, like this needs to be a bit more better right now. Like I don't like the way it looks. This part of the interface looks good, but I want the sell orders and buy orders be on the side, and I'm like, or maybe on here. Just like it needs to look more cleaner and professional, I guess. I mean, this is a very bare, basic, you know, rundown. I mean, this will do. I will understand it, but I mean, there could be a lot more informative and just in a one post. Like the idea that you have to scroll down is not something that, you know, a lot of these interfaces use on a lot of exchanges. So visual overhaul is definitely needed a bit for this DEX. I mean, there you have actually the depth and the volumes here, so that's actually good. But the way it looks right now, I'm not the biggest fan. And we can log in, and here you can see basically all the tokens that you hold. Let's see, and so you go use a Hive signer here, logging back into the Leo DEX, and here we can see actually now a bunch of different things. I think there are some type of airdrops here as well, which you can like claim all, and we're gonna be approving this message. Log in again, approve, and we will be getting some rewards now. Then there's the wallet, which has all the tokens listed, and some of them are listed on the DEX. Everything can be traded, but and these lock things are for staking and unstaking basically. Then there's the token list. I mean, once again, like symbols, I know there's a lot of these, but at least the verified tokens should probably have the logos next to them to kind of like avoid confusion when people are, you know, trying to duplicate within the same name and everything. So the IDs and everything, you want to have like verified tabs, which is real and which is not, because anybody can create tokens and use same names and symbols. So that's I don't know where I can even get the smart contract line of code to know which one is which. But anyhow, that's for the Leo, you know, Leo Finance DEX. Now let's go back into the Leo Finance page. So you can obviously, you know, from the drop bars, you can choose the specific topic here, DeFi. Here's my article again, and another one. And yeah, there's a lot of posts. The interface is like pretty good. It's a lot better than the Hive's default one. But I kind of still prefer Peak's version, but it taste question, guys. But it doesn't matter because the Leo Finance is where I gotta be posting these things anyways. And it's not like it's bad. It's just like a preference that I kind of like that too. And there's a lot of good content here, and there are other content creators who also post in here, not about auto farm. Something that I was supposed to actually feature on my yield farming video, but I forgot. But I'm going to give this an upvote because auto farm is another great opportunity to make money. And basically, when you want to make a post, you click this sign here, and well, this is great that it's actually open up their interface. So here you can see on the side how it looks. Here's the text version, and here's the actual live version. So you know I can like put this on the quotes. So you can see now it's quoted here. This looks very stylish. And the links, and you know, obviously what is the size of the header? Is this gonna be header 4? Now it's smaller. And I can also add bullet points and many other things. Add images through uploading and links, and then I can add code thing here as well, which looks like that. So there are a lot of things you can do in terms of the text formatting. I think it looks pretty clean. And maybe next time I need to add it. You can't add a featured image though. It will always take the first image that is available in case it takes the video. It would have been a bit prettier if I used an image because it crops it out like that, because that's the YouTube thing. But Leo Finance is definitely a place to be, not just to post stuff. It is also a hub for information regarding crypto. So you're going to be finding, you know, new gems. You're going to be finding about finance. You're going to be finding about a lot of these things. If you're going to be, here's a new, which I didn't learn about, Chavala joining Frontier. That's a Frontier wallet, which I'm hoping to review at some point. So there's a lot of good information, because Reddit, for example, really bad. And but this is a great hub for, you want to learn about, finance, or, altcoins and gems, or DeFi. You're gonna find a lot of good articles here, and people do post quality content and not just shilling their stuff. So yeah, definitely worth checking out. Thanks for watching, and I will be seeing you guys on the next video. Cheers.